All right, y'all. So there seems to be a situation here to where there's an individual from your past that's not confused with the Ace of Swords reverse. If this is not somebody from your past, this may be somebody that may come off as familiar to you. So you may know this individual where you stay around. Some strange reason this individual knows intuitively why you have been distant, why you haven't been communicating with them. They know that you are an extremely powerful person with the Magician card. This person can't seem to get you off their mind. They feel the need to really guard and protect you due to some type of misinformation with the Ace of Swords reverse. So if someone around you that was doing you wrong, because I'm getting that very heavily, so if there was people around you that was doing you wrong through a situation, this individual out of all these other people, some of you out there may have a mom with the Empress card upright. You may have a mama that's very caring and loving towards you, that's protecting you at the same time. There's someone here that's trying to telepathically communicate with you because they know that to other people, you may have a funny way of acting, but you're not acting like anything. There's a mysterious way to where whenever you're quiet and you don't really say much, you don't really show your presence a lot, like you may stop going somewheres, that you often go a lot. So let's say if you go to somewheres out in the public somewheres and you may not be going to that place that often and you're usually there all the time, this could be pertaining to that. Someone's taking notice of the changes when it comes to you being quiet. They intuitively know that you're not happy. To other people, they keep getting it. They keep misinterpreting what's really being done in a form of gaslight. You trying to gaslight you. But there's someone out of all these other individuals that believe you, and you have a mom that believes you. Okay? For some of you out there, you may be a psychic person with a Magician card. Some of you could be in your 30s. You could be in your late 20s or 30s. Some of you could be 23 or 24, or 34 or 33, 33 or 34. Some of you could be 28. That's a very significant number in this reading here. Some of you have a mom that believes you, and you have someone where you stay at, around where you stay, that may not live too far from where you're at, that knows some type of truth and they're keeping it to themselves. This person knows that you're a powerful person, and they know whatever information that is being spoken about you that's not the truth, that keeps on repetitively happening to cause delays and to get you in this energy to where you literally have to walk out of somewheres. This is understood from this person with the Ace of Swords reverse, but it's other individuals that are coming across as if they don't understand, but they really understand. It's a form of gaslighting. So some of you are aware that you're around a few manipulators. You well know this intuitively. Some of you don't even have to be a spiritual person to be intuitive. Intuition is within everybody. Everybody has an intuition. Even to the negative energies out there, they still have an intuition. But it's whether or not if they listen to their intuition or completely avoid it at all costs. But to this energy right here, this is where intuition comes into play at very, very, very strongly. Someone's been trying to play around with your intuition too. They've been trying to play games with your intuition. That's what I'm getting here very heavily. So someone's definitely been trying to play games with your intuition. Someone knows that you're not about a game. Like I said in one of my other videos, if you was about a game, then you would come in a cube shape or a rectangular shape, similar to Xbox 360, GameCube, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, with remote controllers. And you're not that individual. And from what I'm channeling here, these energies that may be around you, that may be continuously telling themselves lies, or trying to have something continuously ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. Believe it or not, a few people has walked away. They agreed to walk away because they know that this is imbalanced. They know that this is wrong. With the Justice and the Ace of Swords reverse and the Ace of Pentacles reverse, they clearly know it's wrong. You have people's best interests at heart. But the way that you present yourself is very mysterious with the Magician. It's hard to fully understand you due to a lot of layers. You having a lot of layers to you. But there's something that stands out amongst these other individuals about you. There's something that stands out. Some of you could be a Virgo or Gemini. We have Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. We have some fixed energy here very heavily. Some of you could be a Libra or Taurus. We have Capricorn energy. Scorpio energy. Aquarius energy, double on the Aquarius energy. You know how to communicate very well, but when it comes to a certain energy that you may be in, to where it comes to you pulling your energy back, you turning your back to a situation and walking out. So I keep getting this vibe of walking out with the Three of Wands reverse. Other people don't understand why. Like, they trying to project. They're trying to act like they don't know why you're walking away or walking out of somewheres, but there's someone in your surroundings that knows why you're walking out of somewheres. You're tired of being lied on with the Ace of Swords reverse, and you clearly know about this. Some of you have gotten tired of these energies trying to cause setbacks, delays. And trying to have your foundation in reverse. And this is something that someone has been keeping to themselves. And believe it or not, this person really does care about you. They care about you. And if they have a family, or if they may be a single mother, or they may be on their way of being a single mom, or a single dad, they perfectly understand where you're coming from because they're protecting themselves. The minute you get in the presence of this individual, they feel that you're not a toxic person with the devil card reverse, but they're keeping this to themselves. They don't have to explain things. You also have this energy to you to where you don't have to keep explaining something to someone that already gets it, what's really being done. And they know that this is screwed up. They're praying for you very heavily that things go in your favor. They could be discreetly helping you out without letting other people know. Okay, so someone may be helping you out, agreeing to help you out in secret, in silence, with the Ace of Swords reverse. So they're agreeing to help you out on the situation discreetly and in silence. You ever heard that saying, silence speaks volumes? You walking out of somewheres and turning your back and being extremely quiet says a lot. This person knows when you're not in a good mood. They can feel this energetically, but they know it's nothing to do with you being toxic or being stuck up or being just this person that has, I guess, something to do with these individuals could have tried to accuse you of having a mood disorder, which this is a huge disclaimer. When it comes to my content, this is just messages, intuitive downloads. If y'all want to have that evaluated, you're going to have to go see a physician, like something to do with the doctors for that. Okay? This is just an intuitive download, so I will make it very well known. That's a disclaimer. This is just an intuitive-based message. I'm not a physician. I'm not none of that. But someone may have tried to falsely accuse you of having a mood disorder. The way that you operate through a situation is not due to you having a mood disorder. It's due to you being agitated and irritated at the fact that someone keeps on doing something repetitively over and over and over and over and over and over and over with the tile reverse and averting change. They're not changing the situation, but there is a change unexpectedly with the wheel of fortune at the end of the spread. You're very fixated on standing on your beliefs is what I'm getting with the magician and the wheel of fortune. You're very much fixated on standing in your truth. Regardless of how you appear to other individuals, you are someone that is being seen to be standing alone through this situation, but you have two people on your side. So you have a few people on your side. That knows exactly why you're being misjudged this way. It's due to something that's being done to you that's wrong with the justice reverse. That's been causing you delays and setbacks for a while. This could have been going on 1 to 2 to 3 weeks straight. This could have been going on 1 to 2 to 3 days straight. Let me go ahead and start over. So this could have been going on 1 to 2 to 3 days straight, 1 to 2 to 3 weeks straight, or 1 to 2 to 3 months straight, or 1 to 2 to 3 years straight. And that's a long time. Now, 3 days, that's not going to be that long. But this is a long time of something not wanting to change with this card in reverse. You have proved valid points. You have stood your ground numerous amount of times when it comes to you defending your beliefs. This is what's getting you to be believed even more, too, when it comes to this situation. By you having factual information to back this up. If some of you may be spiritual, not all of you may be spiritual, but to some of you out there that may be spiritual, you're even more believed when it comes to that, because someone else in your energetic field of energy right this minute is also intuitive. They're listening to their intuition very heavily. They know how to feel energies when something is not right. They can feel that intuitively. They may not be a spiritual person, but they have a heightened sense of intuition and awareness. And that's what brings them clarity throughout the situation that these individuals are, whatever this is, that is trying to have you in one spot. That's seeming to not want to change, but it is changing. The main issue with the situation is why it's not changing. It's because the illusions that are being created in order to avert this change, to have things to stay the same, it's to prevent this change from actually occurring, because once the truth comes out, this is going to dissolve all this misinformation with the Ace of Swords reverse. I'm getting your truth will prevail. The truth shall prevail, and it will prevail. You're not shunned to the side. For some of you out there that you may have a doubt. Some of you may have doubts about that. You're not shunned to the side. You're not looked upon as a weirdo for operating a certain way through a situation, and turning your back and walking out of a place, whatever this is. Someone understands you on a deep intuitive level why you operate the way that you do. Because there's way too much valid, factual information that you could have spoken up about, or you could have pointed out the obvious with the Magician card at what was happening. So some of you are definitely believed. And I'm being guided to tell you, even though there may be some imbalances right now, with the imbalances in reverse, that right there is quickly going to shift. I don't know when the shift's going to take place, but it's definitely going to shift. Okay? Something is definitely not the truth about your character, and there's a few people that understand this. They know this for a fact, and they know that this is wrong. Whoever has done you this way is in the wrong. And the same energies that try to do that to you are having a hard time resting at night with the Four of Swords reversed. They're dealing with a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of contemplation. How they could come forward and to try to, what I'm getting here is how they could come forward to try to rebalance the situation, but still lie with the Ace of Swords reversed. Still lie. And that's a form of gaslighting. There's no other way around this situation, because what is happening here is a few people are gaining full clarity and they're keeping it to themselves. That you're correct. You are indeed correct. 500,000% correct. That's why this card is in the upright position, because the universe knows when something is in balance, and it also knows when to create a shift and a transitioning period for something to shift on a universal level that will manifest then in the physical form through external energies. That has a lot to do with the shift taking place. And this is coming through a few of your relatives is what I'm getting. This could be manifesting through a mother figure, like your mom could be agreeing to listen to you. For some of you out there, you have someone that may have some feelings for you. That's very caring and nurturing behind the scenes. Like they have a deep sense of care for you behind the scenes. They care that this is affecting you this way. They care deeply about that. So this person is definitely not self-centered. Whoever this person is that may be in your surroundings, they're not self-centered. They're being guided to guard their energy too. Because there's a lot of realization here, a lot of epiphany moments happening. Even with the epiphany card in reverse, it's still happening. It's kind of like an expected, unexpected epiphany moment, if that makes any sense. Which it makes perfect sense with the way that I'm reading this energy here. But to most people, it may not make sense to y'all. But it may not be resonating with your situation, because just like I said, this is general messages. Not every message is going to resonate with y'all. But to the ones that this does resonate with, this is going to help you better understand what's really happening. And to at least give y'all a form of clarity, because just like I said before, this is another disclaimer. Tarot is not the final answer. It's only clarity on what's going on with the current energy. Okay, I cannot make decisions for y'all. But I do have y'all best interests at heart when it comes to my loyal supporters, even to the ones that's not loyal. It's me as a responsible reader to sit there and actually announce that, to tell y'all that. To make sure information can't be misinterpreted. I also want to give a thanks out there to my loyal supporters and my subscribers on my YouTube channel for being there for me, for helping me, even when y'all necessarily don't have to, but yet out the generosity and kindness of your heart for helping me out. Even just hitting the like button on my video, leaving comments on my video. My videos, I greatly appreciate that. It's genuinely appreciated. This is not an easy job, to be honest with a lot of y'all out there. I know some people may view it as, oh, well, that's just a laid-back job. It's really not, bro. It's a challenge. It is a heck of a challenge, because you have to use mental energy, spiritual energy, and you have to use your analytical parts of the brain when it comes to breaking these situations down into detailed facts, because I'm a very detailed person when it comes to my readings. I do have like this perfectionist perspective. Perfectionist perspective, that's what I mean. A perfectionist perspective on the way that I do my readings. But at the same time, I have to humble my ego as I say that, hey, not everything has to be perfect. It's okay if you have a few hiccups here and there. You're not meant to be perfect. So I'm being guided to let y'all know that. But anyways, y'all, getting back to the read here. What I'm getting is there is something that you could have manifested. But this is a lot to do with manifestation of the universal flow of energies, because you know how we have these retrogrades? That right there would be, it would be like these shifts that you feel energetically. And when a shift takes place, it means it's happening energetically. And sometimes the physical effects could be felt in the physical. But this is mainly what I have for the reading, y'all. This is not going to be a long reading at all, but this is what I have for the current message for today. Just know that it's time for things to shift. It's time for people to come out of this confusion, like to the ones that was actually confused, that was legitimately confused. That's going to shift also. And for some of you out there, just like I said before, like you could have been misjudged. Someone could have tried to say that you had a mood disorder when I'm getting with the cards in reverse here. That's not the case. But just like I said, that's a disclaimer. Because I don't know y'all personally. It's just based off what I'm channeling intuitively. You being bothered continuously by a situation that don't want to change does not represent a disorder, bro. That's the way I'm calling this out, detail by detail. You being continuously bothered with misinformation and continuously being held up with a situation doesn't mean that you have a disorder. This is very cruel to do to you with the devil reverse. This is a cruel thing to keep on doing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And the spirit realm and the universal realm sees this as this is an injustice with the justice reverse. And a lot of this was being done to you in the physical. It was being done on a universal level and a spiritual level also. So there's 3 different ways that this was being done to you. And the way that the Wheel of Fortune is presenting itself in the upright position, it's time for a shift to take place. Okay? But anyways, y'all, that's what I have for the message for today. Y'all make sure y'all give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoy the content. And once again, I will have a donations link in the description box below in case y'all want to send any donations. I don't do any personal reads, so I will let y'all know that also. But thank y'all very much once again for the love and support. Peace.